Deep was in Whispering Woods. 4 unlikely friends gathered at sunset. Felicity the fox, with her bright orange fur, was always curious about hidden treasures. Olive the owl, silent and wise, perched on a low branch, studying the sky. Gilbert the turtle, slow but steady, carried a small leather satchel on his back. Next to him hopped Benny the bunny, whose twitching nose betrayed his excitement. When a sudden glimmer caught their eyes, they leaned closer. Something magical was about to begin. That shimmer came from a hollow oak trunk, where a tiny gemstone peeked out. It pulsed with every color of the rainbow, as if it held the world's dreams inside. Legends whispered that this was a rainbow gem, a token of hope that appeared only when the forest needed it most. None had seen it for 100 years, and many believed it to be just a bedtime story. Yet here it lay, half buried in moss, daring the friends to unravel its secret. Felicity's whiskers quivered. "We must learn what this gem wants," she whispered. Olive blinked, wings folding. "But how? Magic like this needs a careful pass." Gilbert tapped his shell. "Tomorrow, we carry it to Elder Stag. He'll know where to go." Benny's ears flicked with determination. "Then let's rest and prepare. At dawn, our real adventure begins." As stars winked awake overhead, the friends tucked themselves into their cozy dens, hearts racing with curiosity. When the first light painted the forest floor gold, the 4 friends met again under the oak. They filled water flasks, gathered fruit, and secured the rainbow gem in a padded pouch. Before they set off, a tall stag with antlers like drifting branches emerged. "You seek the gem's purpose," he said in a voice that echoed through the leaves. "To succeed, you must pass 3 trials: courage, compassion, and wisdom." With a nod, he faded back into the forest's hush, leaving them with their brave task. Their path led to the roaring Silver River, swollen from last night's rain. Strong currents dashed against the stones, daring anyone to cross. Standing at the bank, the friends exchanged nervous glances. Olive spoke softly. "We'll need courage to build a bridge." Felicity darted forward, finding long reeds and vines. Gilbert pressed them together, and Benny hopped across, knotting the vines tight. One by one, they crossed, hearts pounding but unbroken by fear. Just beyond the riverbank, a family of ducklings trembled on a crumbling nest, stranded inches above the water. Time weighed on them like stones. The friends hurried on, but then Felicity stopped. "Our journey matters, but so does helping others." Without hesitation, they worked through the afternoon. Gilbert steadied the nest. Olive wove fresh reeds. Benny fetched soft moss for bedding, and Felicity guided the ducklings home. Watching the mother duck's grateful quacks, they felt a deeper warmth. They had passed the trial of compassion. At midday, the forest shifted into a rocky canyon where whispered doubts drifted on the wind. Every echo sounded like their own fears. "What if you fail? Turn back now." Benny's paws trembled. Maybe the gem was never real. Olive closed her eyes, recalling Elder Stag's words. "Trust each other, and trust yourselves." One by one, they named their strengths: Felicity's intuition, Olive's sight, Gilbert's patience, Benny's kindness, and stepped boldly forward. The voices faded, and a narrow path emerged between the stones. Deep within the canyon, a distant melody floated, beckoning them onward. The friends hurried toward the sound, hearts alight with anticipation. They pushed aside trailing vines and gasped at the sight before them, a hidden glade bathed in soft moonlight, though noon still ruled outside. At its center stood a smooth marble pedestal, and above it hovered the rainbow gem, spinning slowly. Petals drifted through the air like tiny jewels. No pathway forward, only space and a silent question. "Why have you come?" a gentle voice whispered from the air itself. Felicity's fur prickled. She stepped closer and bowed her head. "We seek hope for our forest, for all who live here." Olive spread her wings, voice steady. "We seek knowledge to guide others." Gilbert knelt beside the pedestal. "We wish for peace among every creature." Benny hopped forward. "And I wish that kindness never fades." The gem pulsed brighter, colors weaving together into a warm embrace. A beam of rainbow light burst from the stone, streaming outward like a sunrise that never ended. Trees straightened their branches, flowers unfurled their petals, and the silver river gleamed with newfound clarity. Every living being in Whispering Woods paused to feel the gentle power of unity. The rainbow gem had not merely granted a wish, it had shown that courage, compassion, and wisdom, when joined, could heal the world. Then the beam dissolved, and the gem drifted upward, vanishing into the canopy. The air grew still, but the forest buzzed with quiet joy. Felicity looked at her friends, heart swelling. "The gem's true power lives in us now." Olive nodded, eyes bright. "We carry its light wherever we go." Gilbert smiled slowly. "And share it with everyone we meet." Benny bounced once, then laughed. "Our quest never really ends." When they returned to the oak tree, news of their journey spread like fireflies at dusk. Creatures gathered to hear about the trials and the shimmering gem. As night fell, young animals clustered around the four heroes, eyes wide with wonder. Long after the tale was told, one small fawn whispered, "Will the rainbow gem return?" Felicity winked, her tail flicking. "Its spirit never left, it lives inside every kind heart." And somewhere high above, a glimmer of rainbow light danced among the stars, promising new adventures yet to come.